Hi everyone, Lisa here for the Graphics Fairy. Welcome back. Today we're going to be making an herbarium. And an herbarium is a collection of dried plant specimens. They were arranged on a piece of paper or cardstock, and then they were labeled in kind of a scientific fashion. These days they're really popular as wall art, and they also make amazing junk journal pages. So let's get right to it. Okay, the first thing is to collect some plant specimens, and I have here some herbs that I got from my garden. Pretty much the only thing I can grow are herbs. So this is lavender, rosemary, and oregano. And you can also gather leaves or my very favorite in life, ferns. So go outside and just see what you can find. And then once you've picked your plants, just put them in some paper towels like this and fold the top over, and then put a very heavy book on top for a few days. And that's all you need to do. Your plants will dry and they'll be flat and ready to use. Then you'll need to print out some paper, and these are from the blank paper ephemera bundle on the membership site. As always, there are lots of images that you can use on the graphicsfairy.com. There are free images there to use. I happened to pull these today. I just printed these out. I enlarged them a little bit to fully fill the page, and then you can see how authentic this looks, like crumbled old paper. I went ahead and I used some distress ink, this one by Ranger, and the color is Vintage Photo. And I just used a felt applicator. I went around the edges, just to any little bit of white copy paper that might be showing that I missed. With my cutting, this will take care of it. So this one is pretty good, and this one, I think it just needs a little bit more work. Right here you can see some white, and then that just makes it disappear like magic. Okay, so once you have your plants ready and your paper ready, the next thing I did was to create some labels. This one I just did in a word processing program. Normally a specimen label would have the name of the plant, usually both the common name and the Latin name, the collector, the date, the locality, and then they would usually be numbered as part of the collection. So I just created this little label. I cut it out. I put it in some coffee for a couple hours and coffee dyed it. And then these are free labels from thegraphicsfairy.com. And I just reduced these. I think I did 50% reduction on my copier and got a few of these. I think these also are a cool look. And I went ahead and distressed inked those as well. So then you're just ready to assemble. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this one with the lavender. So place your specimen on the page where you would like it to go. And then this one I'm going to do, make sure you can see this. This one I'm going to do as 2 specimens. So I'll put the rosemary there and the oregano. Okay, and then if you would like, you can add a little name, which I do by hand. So first I will just draw a line with a ruler and take some time to kind of make sure, eyeball this. You can measure if you want, but get it pretty straight. You don't want your label to go uphill or down or anything. And then I just use a pencil to lightly write the name of the plant. And I will write the Latin name as well, which I just looked up. I just Googled that. I think it's Lavandula. Okay. So once you have that done, this is a pen that I highly recommend. This one is a Prismacolor fine line marker, and this is great for any kind of inking. You can see how teeny tiny that point is. It's perfect for something like this. So I'm just going to trace over now my penciled writing. You could also do this in calligraphy if you are talented that way. And then once you're finished, you can erase the original pencil line once your ink has dried. Okay, so there's my label, and then I'm just going to fill out this one with the name of the plant. Lavender. Put my name. And then you can just put a number and you're all set. All right, so then you'll want to mount your specimen to the paper. And for this, I'm going to use some of the aged tape that I showed you how to make a few videos ago. I'm just going to cut down a piece. And this is very authentic. This is what they would have used. I'm just going to cut a skinny piece of my aged tape. And put that right across the middle. And then we're just going to glue the label here to the page. And I'm just using this glue runner. I love these. These are great. Okay, I'm just going to kind of stick this here in the corner. And then I'm going to erase my pencil lines. And there you go. So that's so easy. And they're just beautiful little journal pages or wall art. So here are the other two, and you can just, let's see, I'll just do this very quickly. Rosemary. And this one is oregano. So you can see how this one would look. Likewise, you can use the tape, or you could always glue these down if you like that better. But that would look something like this. And so this is typical of how they traditionally would look, but I wanted to show you that you can, of course, now embellish it and add some more layers to it. This is a printable journal page one of our artists created. This is on the membership site. If you go to the main menu and you click on printables, and then on the left, if you click on journal pages, this will come up, and it's one of my absolute favorites. I love this. I mean, I'm a sucker for a library card anyway, but all I did was cut that out, and I did ink the edges, and then you could layer this on your paper, and look how the fern pops when you put it on that white dictionary page. I love that look. And you could put a little label there, and you could put some, maybe put some stamps on the page. You can layer things with it then. This guy's not completely dry yet. I should have given it a little more time. It'll turn a darker green, but I love ferns. If you know me, you know this. I love them, and I think that's really pretty too. You can do any kind of, look, here's an oak, little baby oak leaf that I collected. It's, you know, getting ready to be fall here, and you can collect leaves. This would be really pretty for a fall junk journal page. So you can really, go on from here and use your imagination to use this in lots of different ways besides just the traditional way, which is really beautiful too. Okay, so I hope you like this. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below and I'll be sure to answer them for you. And make sure you like this video, follow the Graphics Fairy here on YouTube, and if you want to get a notification every time we post a video, go ahead and click the little bell and then you'll get that notification. Thanks so much, everybody. Take care. Have a great week. Bye-bye.